Morning, everybody. My name's Jason. I am 54 years old. I have prostate cancer that's metastasized to my spine, and we talk about it on this channel. We talk about it. I wanted to give a quick update. I did a video where I was talking about I was going to get a PET scan. A bunch of things were going to happen. I was going to get more info about where I'm at and what's going on. So the PET scan got rescheduled. It's going to be today. Is what is today? Today is Tuesday, October 29th, and it was going to be last Friday, but it's going to be this coming Friday. But the good news is that I did get a call, and I got a second opinion scheduled for the Fred Hutchinson Cancer Center over in Seattle, Washington. That's going to be good. That's going to be good for my mental health, for just reaffirming that, am I on the right path with treatment? Is there more we can do? Sometimes these teaching and learning centers, sometimes these specialized centers like the Fred Hutchinson Cancer Center, they can look for trials that otherwise my local treatment facility isn't involved in and isn't worried about. Sometimes your local treatment facility is focused on standard of care. And the standard of care doesn't often include things that are new or that people are looking at and trying, because that there's risk in that. So, but I'm interested in the risk. I'm interested in is there more we can do? Have my tumors been shrunk enough that maybe CyberKnife is an option? Is proton therapy an option? But those are outside of standard of care. Is intermittent hormone therapy? Am I in remission and maybe intermittent hormone therapy is an option? I don't know, because that's outside of standard of care. So it took me a year to get here to understand the importance of a second opinion, but a second opinion is truly important. And try and make sure that second opinion is at a teaching and learning hospital, a professional cancer center. The Mayo Clinic is one of the best in the country. Fred Hutchinson Cancer Center got a lot of good reviews. So why did my PET scan get rescheduled? I don't know. I live in the Tri-Cities of Washington, and the isotope that they use is fluorine-18. So you have to make fluorine-18, and they make it in a cyclotron. So what they do is they take an oxygen-18, that's the normal isotope of oxygen, oxygen-18 like rich water. They take water and they bombard it with protons. Okay? And they bombard it with protons, and eventually a small nuclear reaction, that's what it really is, happens. And it absorbs that proton and releases a neutron. And you get oxygen 18 plus a proton yields fluorine 18 and a neutron. And that's how they make fluorine 18. Now, the problem with fluorine 18 is that it has a 110-minute half-life. That's less than an hour and a half. So here in the Tri-Cities of Washington, which is why I said where I live, they don't make it. They don't make it right here in the Tri-Cities. Even though we've got the Hanford out here, the Columbia Generating Station, we've got 3 major hospital organizations right here. And they don't have a cyclotron. They don't make the fluorine 18 here. They make it in Spokane. And so they have to make enough fluorine 18 for it to get packaged up, get put in with the... Hang on, I got my notes here. It's incorporated into fluorodeoxyglucose. Yeah, fluorodeoxyglucose. So kind of like a sugar. And that compound, so we know that cancer uses sugars at a higher rate than regular fuels, just like anything else. That's why it's the easiest fuel for our body to use. We eat a donut, our muscles are going to try and use that energy from the sugar. So cancer does the same thing. It just does it at a higher rate because cancer cells are working harder, faster. Anyway, so they combine that, they mix that fluorine 18 in with this fluorodeoxyglucose, FDG. And that's what it brings, the fluorine 18 to the cancer. And so that's why your cancer lights up under the PET scan. So they have to make enough with a 110-minute half-life. That means that the energy, think of it as just energy, is reduced by half every 110 minutes. They have to make enough that they have time to combine it with the FDG, package it, ship it down to the Tri-Cities from Spokane, which is a 2.5, 3-hour drive, get it brought into the hospital. I have to be set up and ready for the injection. Then they have to inject it, and then they have to wait, half hour or so for it to work its way into my body, and then do a half-hour scan. And all that time, it's decaying at a very, very fast rate, 110-minute half-life. And they need a lot of it. My PET scan that I got a year ago, August, was they used 12.6 millicuries, not microcuries, millicuries of fluorine 18. So it's an incredible amount of a radioactive isotope that they have to create because it's to get that much into my body. There was an incredible amount, given how much time. You figure they needed probably 5 hours passed from the creating it to getting it into my body. Wow. And so that's tricky. And what happened last Friday is they didn't have it. The timing was off somehow, somewhere. And so we're going to try that again this Friday. Anyway, that's enough about fluorine 18 and the PET scan. Back to Fred Hutchinson Cancer Center. So I'm going to go up there, and they're right now they're reviewing all my records. They're reviewing all my treatment plan. They're reviewing everything that's happened so far. And then we're going to sit down and talk. And I need to be prepared with questions. That's one of the important things when you find out you have cancer and you're seeing these doctors, is you need to sit and think about your questions ahead of time and write them down. And I got this while I'm using my iPad. I looked forward for my iPad. I'm recording on my iPad. I've got a Good Notes app, and I write all my questions. I got like 10 pages of notes in there from all my visits. That's where I record what they say, write down what they say. It's where I come up with my questions. I'm kind of at a loss. What question should I ask? What do I need to ask? Right now on my plate, on my plan is are there any trials that I qualify for, which isn't likely. I've been on hormone therapy for a year. I did radiation already. It's not likely they're going to say, hey, yeah, we have this trial. But that's one of the questions I'm going to ask. It's written down. And then, once again, my iPad, this is my iPad case. This is my iPad. I'm on the back shift this week, so I just woke up, so I'm still a little tired. But the other question I want to ask, obviously, is intermittent hormone therapy an option for me? Am I a candidate for that? But what other questions should I ask? What am I missing? I don't want to waste this opportunity. So if you've got any ideas, please put them in the comments. I'm looking forward to the visit. I'm looking forward to seeing them. I'm looking forward to getting this PET scan done this Friday. Really hoping everything lines up. The cyclotron works. They bombard all that water, all those oxygen atoms. Yeah. Make enough, get it down here. I mean, there's a lot that goes into a PET scan, so yeah. All right. I just wanted to give you a quick update, so that's where I'm at. That's what's going on. Let me know what I should ask. All right? Love you all.